A very good morning, coming live from Nyabakanse village, East Africa, Kenya. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. This is Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. For our returning subscribers, I really want to appreciate you for always coming back to support Chef Matiko. We really do not take you for granted and we appreciate you so much. It's a beautiful morning. The sun is out. And you know what? At least today morning it's not raining. Yesterday it was like cloudy and you couldn't even want to get off your bed. It was very cold. The weather was something else. But today we thank God for the sun. It is such a beautiful morning. And being that today Uncle came around, he's been preparing this place because he had planted grass over here, and let's see how it's doing so far. Since it's been raining, it hasn't grown much, and instead there's this other type of grass that was not planted, that one that is growing. It hasn't grown that much, although he did a very nice job. So I think it's because sometimes when you plant grass, it should be like that area shouldn't be a place where people now pass. Because I've been going to some places, let's take like hotels or restaurants. There's a place where you always see like a garden. Sorry, I was eating a biscuit. A garden, and then they've planted grass, and that grass really grows, so they fence that area. And sometimes you might find they've put an polite notice, do not step on the grass. That is to ensure that the grass does grow, because you can imagine we always step here while we are hanging clothes. This is Sniper and Prince. You see these dogs when they are released at night? That is what they do. I don't know, they just play. You can't stop them. They're just dogs. So on this other area where you see the grass is not really growing that much is where we step when we are hanging clothes over here. So that is why it hasn't grown that much. But normally when you plant grass, it needs like to be isolated. That area needs to be isolated so that the grass can grow. That is if you are so invested in it. But if you aren't invested in it that much, like this one, you have no hurry with it. Mama just wanted that other grass to be gotten rid of so that it do not continue growing. Because you can imagine, like right now it is raining. It rained at night very much. Yeah, that grass usually grows in days, not even weeks or months. In days it used to grow very much. So today this, you can see it's been raining and it has not produced those some kind of a pollen grains that used to grow over here. So this one at least is good. So we still give it time because we have no hurry with it. It's not like it's a hotel or a restaurant where we'd have to fence it. No, we can still, because it's at home and this is where we usually step. So we walk here because activities needs to be done. Like we can't just stop hanging clothes because of grass, no. But we try as much as we can not to be overstepping it, so that it continues to grow. I believe in a short period of time it will be grown. Like this area will be green. Right now it is kind of muddy because, you know, the grass is still little. But one thing is that Uncle did his best. He did the amazing job on planting them. So with that being said, you can see also this other side, they are not yet grown. And you see, it's not like this area is being stepped that much, being stepped on. So it depends. Maybe there are some grasses that grow rapidly and much. So hii unataka kuilima ufanye kama venye ulifanya huko kwingine? Oh. Na hizi tofali? Leo hujakuja na mbrasi ya kusaidia. So these bricks will be removed from this area so that the grass can be planted. They're not supposed to be there. They've been there for some time now, since we had Granny's demise. So we had to pause a lot of things that we were doing. Remember, even Mama's shop was opened just recently because of some want-tos that are unavoidable. Yeah, so also these are just unwanted ones. They'll be dug out, and as you can see, there's a lot of these stones. The ballast. These are called the ballast. There are a lot of them over here, and they'll be removed. Also, this chair needs to be removed from this area. I remember it was me and Avocado Man who put it here, and we forgot to take it back to the veranda, but that will be done soon. Also, I don't know. Na hizi akuta zifanya aje? Oh, yeah, like he'll remove them. But I think it will be good if this will be poured inside that house. Although there's some dirt. Is this dirt or stones? No, it's stones. Maybe with the grass, because grass grows, So those are broken. They are very broken bricks and some sand that will be poured maybe inside that house. It's still being levelized. And there's these bricks that are still... They're still in use. Oops, this one can fall. They're still in use. They are in good condition, so I don't know where they're going to place it. Oh, I have powers, superpowers. It's not that heavy. So with also these ones, I don't know where these small crawling creatures are coming from. See that? Hey. Yeah. Also these ones will be removed. And we can also, I don't know of this area, maybe plant grass or more like fruits or flowers or something like that. These things are coming from these holes. You see that? And I don't know why. I don't know if they attract dirt, but there's no dirt here. Maybe the type of soil that is here. You see, they are crawling all over this area. So you can see he's digging, and then soon he'll be levelizing the space, the area. And Mama is here. My neck hurts. Oh. I can't twist it further, like that sudden twist. I don't know what she's doing. Let's check on this grass. Oh my, these things bloom very quick. Like they were just uprooted and removed the other day, but see. Maybe some were left. They just keep growing, Even inside here, like we didn't do that thorough removal of them, so some weeds are still growing. Some I can't remove. Mama said I should eat. I should eat fruits. I'm weak because I don't eat. That is not right. I just don't have the energy. Now he's talking to Ibra. Oh my. So I can't remove because I don't have that strength to remove them. Soon the construction is resuming in here and it will be busy. Right now it's just some preparations here and there. Yeah. It still look neat, but I think if we leave it again for like a week or two, the grass are gonna grow again. Like they don't have growing limit. I'm trying to look at the avocados and ooh. That for you, Safi. Okay. She's doing some cleaning. This fridge looks it looks old but new in some way. Ni ya mwaka gani?
Hii.
Wow.
Hii ndio Chef Matiko alianzia maisha akiwa college.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
Chef Matiko started life with this fridge.
Tunaitunza vizuri kumbukumbu.
Yeah.
Unajua
Wow.
kila kitu lazima unatunza vizuri alafu inakuaga kumbukumbu kwa.
Yeah, that's true. So this mini fridge is what Chef Matiko started with college. You know, when he was starting life. You know, life in college is not a walk in the park. So this is what he started with. It is very tiny. Not tiny, but it's big. Although we call it mini because it's a mini one. Na imekaa how many years sai?
Simekaa sana.
Inafika miaka 5. Mimi napita. It's more than 5 years. All this gold. Hizi fridge za kitambo zilikuwa nzuri, si kama za siku hizi.
Za kitambo
zilikuwa zinadumu.
Kama hii inaitwa
Sanyo. That is Sanyo brand.
Na hii sasa imekuja nyingine.
We have different types.
Yeah.
But these old ones, they were really gold. Because it's more than 5 years. Na ina work tu vizuri.
It works. Ijaharibika.
So Mama is cleaning it. She's saying she's keeping it safe for the memories, you know. It is such a good thing, you know, chef having to come with it again. Hata chef basi anajua kutunza. He knows how to keep.
Anajua kutunza ama mimi ndio najua kutunza.
Sasa yeye alitunza akaileta. Ingekuwa ni mwingine angeuza. You know,
vitu vyake hakuuza.
Alikuja nazo zote. Wow.
Yote alileta.
This mini fridge has more than 5 years. Lakini hajafika 10, si ndio? It was just more than 5 years, but not 10 to be specific. So Mama is keeping it so good because it has memories. You know, the little things matters so much. So she wants to clean it. And it works so perfect.
Hii ni kumbukumbu.
It is for good memories. Wewe ulimnunulia ama alijinunulia mwenyewe?
Alijinunulia. Wakati huo maisha yalikuwa
back then life was hard.
Ilikuwa nimnunulia fridge ama
ulipe fee.
Sasa sijui benyari nini.
Alihasol akajinunulia.
Sijui kama alijinunulia ama ni binamu yake alimpatia sijui.
I was thinking
sikutaka kuulizia.
I was thinking maybe Mama bought this fridge for Chef when he was in college, but no. Mama is saying, was I to pay school fees or buy a fridge? Because back then life was not as easy as it is right now. You know, even to get such an electronic, it was, you know, a very difficult thing that you had to hustle and save money on. So I don't know. Maybe Chef just hustled and decided I need to have a fridge. inside my house. And then a good thing is that he brought it back to Mama. He came with it after he completed college. It's not like all students does that. A lot of them do sell.
But vile vitu vyote viko hapo ndani.
Zilikuwa zake.
Hako kanini, hako
ka orange.
Kabati, hako kadogo.
A lot of things inside this house. The ones that chef came with from college.
Sasa unajua hangeuza kwa sababu kipindi hicho alijua maisha venye alikuwa hard.
Yeah,
maisha
yalikuwa magumu. Wow.
Aliona sasa hii acha nipeleke pale nyumbani. Mama yangu saa hiyo aendelee kutumia kwa sababu kipindi hicho unajua maisha yalikuwa maisha tofauti.
Life was so different compared to now. So he came with there's the orange chairs, sofas that are inside here. Also a small cabinet. He came with them. I don't know if I should call it a cabinet or a kabati. We call it kabati in Swahili. Yeah, it's more of a cabinet. So he came with it. Also with this fridge. Wow, that was so thoughtful of chef. Because now he realized, he knew things were not as easy as like right now, the lifestyle. So he came with everything, the things that can be used here at home.
Tena kitu kingine chenye nimegundua, ukitaka wakati mwingine uanze kuona maono yako, unayaona kutoka mbali.
Eti?
Unafanya vitu venye vitakuja kutokea
mbele. He saw it.
Vitakuja kutokea.
Let's say chef was a foreseer. He knew he wanted this life, so he started embracing it when he still had this little. That's why people always say, I don't know if it's people or what, but we appreciate the little things that we have in life. So you see, with chef, he appreciated and embraced the little that he had. That is why he decided, I don't think even you, if you're watching this, you can just carry your stuff from college and come and with them back at home. Back then life was not as easy as it is right now. So it was so thoughtful of him to bring this mini fridge, and I'm telling you, it's working perfect because it's been storing some foods for Mama, some food stuff, and he also came with the sofas. So he embraced it. He knew someday he will have more than that. That is why he kept embracing it. It is good to embrace the little things that we have so that God can bless us with more. See how it is, even where you can place your eggs. Wow. I don't know how much he bought this. It is so cool. A white one. Ibra. Mambo Ibra. Unapanguza fridge na nansi. Unapanguza fridge. Hi. Sasa alizileta na nini? Zileko kwa truck.
Kumbuka ni gari. Ni gari lizileta.
He hired a car. Maybe a big truck so that it brought them home.
Maisha yanabadilikaga. Kama sisi tumetoka mbali.
Yeah, very
fun. Ni Mungu. Sasa mtu asija kajidharau hivi mimi nitafika mahali mwingine amefika. Unafika tu ukiwa na imani. Unafika. Kama mimi nakumbuka mahali nilianzia. Kipindi tumehamia hapa. Nakumbuka hata bafu yenye tulikuwa tunatumia
kabla ujenge ile
kabla tena nilijenga mwenyewe.
Hiyo ya kwanza. Na
choo ilikuwepo lakini sasa silikuwa hii tu ya kugongelea na nini na mabati kando.
Unaweka mabati.
Lakini sasa mimi maono yangu yalikuwa ya vitu vikubwa. Wakati huo nilikuwa nikifanya nini bank, naenda wakitengeneza zile nini zikibaki, naomba na beba na leta na weka hapo, yani na
gani hizo zile mbao ama
kulikuwa na nini zenyewe. Unaona kama hiyo iko hapo ndani, hiyo tulitengenezea
kama cabinet.
Naomba naleta nitengeneza mwenyewe. Sikutaka nini mji wangu ukae vibaya.
She used to fix her home.
Yeah. You know, sasa unaona hivyo mpaka Mungu akasema sasa maono yako.
It's your time.
Tatimia tu.
You know, mama is saying she's from, you know,
watu wanatoka mbali. Mbali sana. Mbali.
Leta hapa baba usivunje. Hiyo ni hapa.
Mungu anatoa mtu chini, anamweka sehemu nyingine.
Yeah. Mama had foreseen, you know, when you do things that complements what you're going to be or what will be done to you, sometimes you need to embrace that little things. As I've said, and I'm gonna repeat again, you see, before all this was here, as Mama is saying, life was hard back then. When she started life, only this house, she only had this house over here and a makeshift of a washroom where they'd use the iron sheets and then cover the place, you know.
Nakumbuka siku tulihamia hapa, ilikuwa ni nyumba hiyo
moja hii hapa.
So tulikuwa tujajenga hata hiki na
ile ilibomolewa.
Na mvua ilinyesha.
Hiyo siku ya kwanza
wakati tumehamia hapa. Sasa mvua tulikuwa tumekaa baadaye mvua ikanyesha. Kule nyuma kukashuka chini kwa sababu ya miti walikuwa wameweka midogo. Kukashuka chini. Wakati tumelala tunasikia kitu kinaenda chini koko.
Guy.
Kuamka asubuhi nyumba
imeshuka, imebend.
Na tulikuwa
this house bend. Guy. Mlikuwa bado hamja plaster?
Bado. Wewe.
Yeah.
Tukatengeneza. Tukanini. Acha huyu Mungu anatoa watu mbali. Acha tu. Mtu anaweza kukusimulia story. Useme ni ukweli, ni hadithi, ni uongo, ama ni true. Lakini ni mtu mwenyewe anajua chenye mtu amepitia. Mungu naye ni nani?
Kuinua.
Ukimtumainia, hawezi kukuaibisha na hizi akakuacha.
Ibra. Hi. So as Mama, those are some of the hardships that Mama went through. Well, you know, she moved to this place. Only this house was here. Even the one that was demolished was not there. So she's saying there's a time where after she had relocated now to this place, a few days later it rained. And this house was not yet plastered. It was just a mud house. You can imagine. So the woods that were used to construct this house were not as strong as they should be. So that day it rained, and behind this house, where I can't go there because the dogs are still there, the wall, it's kind of wanted to collapse. So it was sinking because the rains were too much and it was sinking. So the water would sometimes come in through before they plastered. So with time, you know, she had it plastered, and you know, things changed. Now in whatever we do, you just do and have faith that you have big things, you know. And I'm proud of Mama. Wow, this fridge is so beautiful. I love the white color. And it's so good. Hii ni kama alinunua tu mpya, sababu ingekuwa ni mzee eti alichukua haingekaa hivi.
Unaona bado ni mpya.
It is still new. I think he just bought a new one. You know, here in Kenya you can buy or purchase things second hand. You see, when someone has left.
Unaona hata vile viti.
Vilikuwa vipya.
Hivyo viti vingine, hivyo viti viko kando. Vilikuwa yani yeye hakuuza kitu.
He didn't sell the sofas.
Hata viti alileta.
Wow. He brought even the sofas. You know, when you see the hardship that you people have been going through, the little that you have, you always embrace it.
Unajua, inafuatana kuna mtu anakuwa na uchungu wa nyumbani kwao.
Yeah, you have that pain. You know, you feel the pain from where you're coming from.
Anaona
and the hardships.
Nitafikaje lengo, yani anakuaga na lengo lake. Naweza kufika lengo fulani.
You see, it's still new. And one thing about it, it's still working perfectly. So a round of applause to Mama for keeping it until this day. And a round of applause to Chef for embracing the little that he had. Now it's Mama to keep it. Someday she'll buy Mama a big one. We believe in that. You know?
Ukipata chungu chipya,
usitupe cha zamani.
Usitupe cha zamani. Sasa siwezi.
No, Mama can't throw this away. You heard what she has said? That was a saying. Swahili saying. So I'm going to translate it directly. She had said, when you get something new, you don't throw away the old one. I'm translating it directly. So when you get something new, you don't throw the old one. You know? So this is the old one. Even if she gets a new one right now, a big one, she's not gonna throw it away because all this gold, you know. And since it's still working perfectly. Ada kweli ushai fix mahali? Hii labda imeharibika ama imeacha haijai fixiwa, si ndio?
Si inatumika.
Yaani haijai haribika.
Sijai.
You see how unique it is. It has never no spare parts have ever gone, you know, maybe missing or need to be fixed. No. So meaning this old one is gold. I wish she could get the same brand with the same working efficiency. You know, very durable. Acha kuchafua hiyo imepanguzwa dada. It is clean. It's placed inside there. Chafu. Okay, let's see how Uncle is doing over this other side. He has been yes, we don't have a rake today. Unafikiria kupanda maua hapa kweli? Maua. Unafikiria kupanda hapa maua kweli? Ama parking. Umefanya nini?
Hapa si nini?
Nyasi tu.
Anatamani nini yule mhincha?
Siriti. Call it siriti in our local language.
Simungafanya na anko. Ama kwa poruko hapa kwa. Unamuuliza
ushamaliza?
Nakwambia.
Leo utandazi wenye ulifanya last time na reki.
Tutandaza kesho hii tu.
Unajua
hapa kulikuwa na uchafu mwingi.
These are the stones.
Majiwe mengi. Sasa lazima angeokota, ayatoa kwa chini, achimba kutoka chini. Ndio alete sasa kesho ni levelize.
You'll be levelizing tomorrow. He had to remove these stones like they were just dirt. You see there's these papers that were inside there. That is why he had to dig, and he will leave it. He will not like levelize it today. He will leave it so that he levelizes it tomorrow. Today was just to remove this dirt and dig so that it softens. when it will sleep, like now tomorrow, it is when he will come and levelize. It will now be softer and easier to levelize and plant some grass. Kesho ndo utapanda pia nyasi.
After levelizing.
Oh, after levelizing. Okay. Utapanda nini hapa? Oh, hapa ndani hivi. Oh. We plant also some other grass inside here. Kaka kona. Hapa hivi. There's this small corner over here. A tiny one. Flowers.
Haya mawasi ni utakujutole. Legi, si ndio? Na hizi vitu ni nini kazi maliza?
Najua nimeziona nikashangaa.
Mweke dawa ama wewe. Dawa ya mchwa. Simkona.
Sasa ile.
Alafu hizi vitu najua zinaingia mpaka ndani ya nyumba.
Lakini si haziumi.
Haziumi, lakini zinafuatilia.
Zinauma.
Sijaiona chimunye zikiuma jamani.
Zinauma lakini sio uchungu, si ndio?
Uchungu.
Does these things bite? I don't think, because you used to play with them.
Hii lazima dawa itafutwe.
Kulikuwa na shimo hapa.
Zinafuatilia, unaona? Tena ninafikiri ndio zinafanya saa sopu inatoaga.
Hiyo niliona mtu alisema ati chini inaweza kuwa imefika mahali kuna mawe. Hii mti. Hapana. Mahali kuna mawe.
Hapana.
Ndio maana matunda yake yanaharibika. Haikuwa green. Oh. Like for that person who told us that this soursop tree might have reached where there's a stone. So maybe we don't know. Hizi hapa kukwanga na shimo, zilikuja tu zenyewe.
Hizo zinapenya kila sehemu. Alafu sasa hapa ni nyingi.
There are so many. You see some of them are crawling. You're talking about this tiny. Now one is even walking on the camera. This tiny insects. Are they insects? There are so many over here. Hizi vidudu zinaingia hadi kwa nyumba na zimetambaa hapa. Mahali kuna sukari na kitu ya kukula. They love kitchen areas. I used to see them when you put sugar and you don't cover it, or when you spill sugar on the surface, they'd come, these tiny animals. So they are like all over this area. They're just crawling. You see? They're even climbing. Nitoke hapa kama zinauma. Mimi sasa nilikuwa najua ziumi. Sasa kama oil haikuzimaliza, labda ile dawa ya mchwa.
Dawa ya wadudu. Sasa hapa kuchimba.
Uchimbe chini ndo uweke.
Mayai.
Hata hizi ziko na mayai? Haya. Ni kama mchwa tu.
Hizo mashimo.
It has holes. They've created holes, you see. A lot of tiny holes where they live. Sasa huu mti itakuwa interfered naye ama?
Mfumo wa kufa sana.
Una grow unakuwa mti mkubwa ama ni maua tu hivyo? Kadri.
Unakuwa mkubwa. Kama kuna maua rahisi ya kupanda.
Inashika haraka.
Hata ukivunja tu ni mira tu.
Upande kisage. It is so easy to plant. So you can like take the stem, if you break a stem like this one right here, and then you plant it on the ground, it grows and it doesn't die easily. so it is good if you want it. Hainanga madudu washa. Mwisho ana hizi vitu, mimi naona hizi vitu zina attract madudu washa.
Haina.
Mimi ogopanga madudu washa. Anything that crawls, like caterpillars, snails, I don't know, snakes. Those are my biggest fear. So if you want this plant, you can just get a branch, cut it. I don't know if it's a branch or a stem. You cut it and then you plant, because it grows easily compared to other plants. Now there's a palm tree, something like that. Oh, the weather has started to change now. The sun is kind of disappearing and it's so windy today. The trees are swaying. So, najua mira nilidhani ni kuna mwamba hapa chini. Si mwamba, unadhani ni nini inasababisha matunda yanaharibika kabla ya komae? Oh, ni sawa sopi yoyote ama matunda tu pa in general?
Sasa unajua zinakuwa zote. Kuna zenye ni zote zinakuwa hivyo, haziwezi kuwa zote. Sisi hizi pekee.
Kuna nyingine hapa, lakini nyingi nimeona zinaharibikanga kabla hata zifike chini.
Sasa unajua hizi hapa wana nini local, unajua zinatakana zipigwe dawa.
Oh, it should be sprayed some insecticides. So it's normal. It is normal for the fruits to go bad before they mature enough or ripe. It needs to be sprayed. So maybe we haven't like paid a lot of attention in keeping it. That is why it acts that way, because I can see some sour fruits. Unataka uzipalilie? Nyasi zinapaliliwa? Haya. I don't know that you can dig around on grass. Kama pale hivi nyasi zingine zimemeamea sana.
Hizo ndo kutoa hizi odd ones hizi.
Usipotoa inafunikia hizi. Wewe.
Ndio inakuwa haraka sasa inashikana.
Kumbe iko na kazi.
Kitambo juu ipande uhandover kwa mwenyewe. Umeipalilia kama mara tatu.
Unajua mtu akipanda hivi inakuwa ndio anapeana.
Oh. Yeah. So it has a lot. Like Kango needs to dig around and remove. Hey. I thought you can just plant it and leave it. So like these things needs to be dug out, this unwanted grass, so that it gets space for it to grow. It has a lot of work. Oh my. This is plenty of work. Maybe that will do tomorrow. Yeah, we will see. Na inaekwa mbolea. Inaekwanga mbolea.
Ukipenda.
Au ukipenda unaeka.
Kama umeona alini yake ni
I grow haraka.
Afya yake inakuwa
dormant.
Kwa yellowish. Unaekea mbolea.
Yeah, na sasa venye ni tudogo hivyo si ni kazi kupalilia.
Hapana, hii napanga. Anga ndio napalilia makisu.
Oh.
Sisi ni jembe.
You can dig out the weeds using a machete or a knife. So it depends. You don't have to use a jembe, because you see the grass are tiny. If you use a jembe, you might dig them out. So to maintain them, actually they are so hard to maintain. If they require to be dug out weeds, it is very hard to maintain. But with Uncle, he does a very good job in landscaping. Na hapa utaachia hapa ama
basi naendelea.
utaendelea. He just dug out because he was removing dirt. You can see the stones and some dirt, like they fill that wheelbarrow. So there was a lot of dirt here, which he's going to do the same. Now another job that requires much is this, to remove these ballasts, the gravels. I'll call them gravels because they have to be removed. They will be used and placed in one place. Hey, wait. It's so cold. Nakula nini? Wacha utajiumiza meno. Fanya ha. Ha. Utaki hiyo kitu itakuumiza meno. This is how it looks like. We'll remove this chair later. Hata huku ndani tupanda na nyasi. Oh, yes, okay. Even inside here, ikikuwa green. Even inside here, he will plant some grass too. Look at this guava tree. It's taking now time to give us guava. It's only the other day, a few months ago, you were eating a lot of guavas here, and now it is like it is dying. How long does it take to produce another round of of guava fruits? Because it looks like, because even the other one, you see, they are still there. The other guavas, they are still there, and it looks like it wants to die. I think it dries up, it sheds off the leaf, and then when it starts to produce like another green leaves, and it's when it's producing now some guavas. But as for now, we have avocados. They are matured enough. It's only that we haven't. We were to remove them with the avocado man, and now today is a school day. He has gone to school. Maybe later during the day, when he comes back home, he might help with that. You see how Uncle is digging using a knife. Hivyo sasa unatolea tu hizo zinazifai.
Yeah. Unaipatia mchanga.
Sasa mbona ni kazi? Mpaka saa ngapi?
Hii ni rahisi. Si ngumu.
Basi bora panga. Nimeisha, nimeramboka. Kianti. Kama mgenibakisha nitakufanya, acha niambie. Mama. It removes using a knife. Sasa hivyo kweli mpaka huku juu, mpaka huko.
Kama siku hilo utakuwa maliza.
Hey, that is how he gives it soil. He gives the grass soil using a knife. Anyway, he's a certified one, a certified landscaper. But that is a lot of work. Jembe haiwezi. Itang'oa. What?
Kijiti ama panga ama kisu.
Na inatengeneza vizuri.
Kitengeneza sasa ndio inakuwa inashikana.
Ulikunywa kwa hoteli. Okay, having my berry.
Sasa ukipalilia hivi, ikishashikana yenyewe una hizi weeds yenyewe.
Ndio maana huwa ikigrow unapata hakuna weeds ndani.
Inaua. Yenyewe inaua, ikishashikana tu inaua. So ukipalilia ni kama mara mbili alafu unaachana nayo sasa.
Mara mbili tena. Kazi ngumu hiyo.
Ndio sasa hizo weeds yenyewe.
that is to prevent the weeds from growing back. You see? Iko hapa? Iko hapa.
Naona si kazi ngumu. Kama wanao hata kutatu mimi sasa hivi nitakuwa.
Ni ngumu sababu hajaza. It is hard for someone who's not used to it because you have to bend and do it with your 2 hands. You dig it as you remove the weeds so that the weeds don't block the grass from growing. Mama was finishing up with the cleaning of her house. Miguu yako usikii baridi chini. It is cold on the ground. Jua iko lakini kabaridi kaka.
Mimi nasikia joto.
Leo kasikia wewe.
Hii nguo nimevaa.
Oh, inakaa warm. It was so cold in the morning. Finishing up. So tuangalie hapa. Mama was finishing up with some cleaning of the house. You know, her house is always like clean. She's a clean lady, so it doesn't require much tea. An African kettle. It is giving African vibes. With this is a mixture of maize, beans, and Irish potatoes. Inahitaji kisu kubwa basi. Inahitaji kisu kubwa.
Panga, penye tu naona ni itola. After nimemaliza hapa sasa ndio nitaipalilia yote. Dishi kipaliliwa na hii mvua. Ndio inakuwa na nini?
Inagrow.
Kwa fiti. Nimepalilia baada ya siku 3 itakuwa iko tofauti na zingine.
So in 3 days time, Uncle is saying we'll see the difference from this and the one that is not yet dug out to remove weeds. Because by giving it soil, it grows, it blossoms, you know. My githeri. We call it githeri. Lakini si wewe unaiweza. I'm taking this back. Mama wanted some hand wash. Yeah. Look at Mama's house. So very clean, very demure, very aesthetic. Yeah. See that? Yeah, so Uncle is finished for today. Ebo. So Uncle is done for today, and he'll be back tomorrow. He has left this place. At least if it's gonna rain tonight, the place should be at least soft. Utakuja na nyasi? Oh, uko nyumbani? Oh, he comes with the grass from home, from Granny's place. So you see what he has done? He was digging out some weeds, and this is how it should be done. And we'll see some changes in 3 days, 3 to 4, as he had said. But for this place, he will be levelizing it tomorrow. For now, he'll leave it that way because he was removing the dirt, the stones, the gravel, you know, that were here. So it will be worked on tomorrow, and maybe the grass might be planted a day after tomorrow, because he has to go and dig it out from our little granny's place, that is Mama's home, and bring it to plant it right here. So even after he has dug out, you can now see the change. You can see the grass, but you wait for some time. Here. Oh, okay. So at least the sun is going and coming. It's going and coming. You know, it's a beautiful day. But I love it when the sun is still there. Like, you know, Mama gets to do her 1, 2, 3. I don't know. She was finishing cleaning up. But then let's check on her maize. It is harvesting season. You know, harvesting season is more like Christmas. Although, one thing we don't like, even if I'd ask any of a villager here around, we enjoy harvesting season, but the problem is the harvesting work. Oh my goodness, it comes with a lot of working. It comes with a lot of having to, it's double work, like triple work or something. You see, like this one, you have to slash down. First you prepare, you know, you have to prepare the sacks. You have to look for people, you know, to come and help you. You have to prepare people. You have to prepare some meals for them, because doing that work is not a walk in the park. You have to put some energy and some food in your belly. You have to prepare the sacks. I've said you have to prepare somewhere where you'll be sun drying the maize, because removing the maize right from the farm, you can't just put them in sacks because they'll go bad. That steam, you remove maize from the farm, you need to let them dry. That is one reason for having to sun dry them. Like you need to get rid of the air, you need to get rid of the watery that is inside there. So it is a lot of work. Before the celebration of, oh, I have some like 10 sacks of maize inside I've harvested, it is always efforts. Yeyo kama yeyo, mambo vipi? Mzima, usafi? Naona umefanya kazi nzuri huku. Hongera. Nilikuwa naangalia shamba la mama hapa. That is Yeyo kama Yeyo. He's helping with Nasto's sisters. That is our cousin Nasto, with the landscaping. He has really done a great job. Oh my. And the grass he has planted looks so good. So you see, with that it will grow faster, because no one will be stepping on it. Like right now, they are not, it's not like they've moved in already. So it will have some time to grow, because no one will be stepping on it, and that is how it should be. But in our case, we don't have any hurry. You know, with Mama's grass, it can grow, it can stop growing, it have to grow. It has to grow still, right? So you see this, oh, I think when they start now to dry, even some start coming off the cobs. I don't know if I can. You see where I'm climbing. Oh my, I'm really risking my life. It becomes like that. Some now start to detach themselves from the husks, because now they are mature enough, and some have started drying. Let me get down because yeah, that was fun. So they have dried, but now there's a lot of work. When they dry enough, some start bending, some start to detach themselves from the husks, you know, showing that they need now to be removed. A lot of work is needed here. And remember, Mama was like, this maize didn't do so well. She's not like that happy with it, you know. But we just pray. It is because she said in our previous video, she had a lot of work. Remember, Granny was sick, and before she passed, she had to look after her. So she was committed over there that the maize were left out. But in the next season, we pray that she gets committed to this, so that she gets the best results that she'd want to see, like a big harvest, you know. Because also she had said, she in her previous harvests, the one she's been harvesting from this farm, is like 11 to 12 sacks of maize. That is what she gets from this farm only. So imagine if she puts more efforts, more fertilizer, more digging out of weeds and preparing the farm very well, she can get more than that. We pray for her so that the next season she doesn't get disappointed like this time. But we don't know yet. We'll see from the harvest. It's only that time we came to pluck some maize for roasting and some for cooking githeri. She was like, oh, they're so tiny. And you know, when you have a cob that is very tiny, you can imagine the rest of the farm, so it's not gonna give you like what you really need. That was let's say a disadvantage. But we pray that she continues with the same spirit. She says this time she's gonna put all of her in this. Mind, effort, energy. It also require a lot of money. Just came to see, and I can tell they are dried. There's a lot of blackjacks inside there, and I don't like them because they stick on your clothes, some prick your skin. Oh gosh. So that is that. Let's go back. Now we'll be preparing for the hard work that is coming. That is, we remove the husks. Actually, she had said they need to be slashed down. So maybe she'll hire, or she'll look for some people to help slash them down so that they dry quicker than they are right now. And then we'll be sun drying them after they grind off from the cobs. Okay. So let's get back and see. And by the way, we are but we are ready to continue with Chef Matiko's and Laura's construction of their house. So maybe we'll be expecting materials either today or tomorrow. That is more materials, either today or tomorrow. So with that, I'm not sure. It is still early, so we're gonna see how it's gonna be, if it's today or tomorrow, so that, you know, construction is not a one-time thing. For those who are building, they know it requires a lot of money, a lot of finance. So with that, you need to prepare, have enough materials, so that when you start, you don't stop on the way. It's only that we stopped on the way due to some unavoidable circumstances that were with us. And it's good to see the ballast is still in good condition. Although yesterday I saw some kids climbing on top of this ballast and they were playing. I was like, you can't chase the kids away. Although I told them, don't climb on top, just play around. They enjoy climbing, especially on this one that is soft. You know, okay, it's not soft, but tiny particles, yeah. So you can see some footsteps. They were climbing, they were playing, and you can see it is flowing. starting to flow down. I was there. I don't know how to shout at kids, but I told them, don't climb there. If mama finds you, you're gonna face the rat. But I believe they stopped. It's only they were idle. It was a weekend previously, so they were playing around. Yesterday they were not here, but over the weekend they were outside playing. So you know, kids are just kids. Yeah, and I wish it could be covered, or if we had bricks, we put them around so that it doesn't spill going towards the other sides, for it to last enough to, you know, there's a lot of work to be done using them. So they're still in good shape, and we wait for more materials because we'll be resuming sooner. We'll be resuming the construction of Chef Matiko and Laura's house. So we pray to God that Chef Matiko's pocket be filled so that he doesn't run out of materials while constructing the house. Okay, guys. When we were kids, like little kids, we used to pluck these flowers from this tree. I don't know the name. And play with them. So we would remove them. Let me show you. We would remove them and cook. And we say this is rice. So I would carry a tiny bag and go with it to where there are many. So this was rice. We'd play and say, this is rice, I'm going to buy rice. Let me show you what we used to play with as tomatoes. They're those tiny fruits. I don't know if they are fruits from this plant too. That is what we used to use as kids. You say, these are tomatoes. They are green, but when they are ripe, they turn purple. Oh, here they are. You see this? These were the tomatoes now. And this was rice. I miss childhood. Sometimes I just miss like playing. I miss my childhood. We'd play with these. We call it kalongolongo. I don't know if that is a Swahili term or just a Swahili slang for playing with toys and all that. I played with toys until even at 14, my age 14, 15. 15 I was a bit big, but at 13, 14 I was still playing with toys. You can imagine. Please don't judge me. I was just a girl, no, and a child. So we'd play with them. This was rice, this pink stuff. These are the flowers from this tree, from this plant. We'd play with them and assume it is rice. And these were tomatoes. And we'd go and pluck this and say these are flowers and put them inside a pot. My childhood. I miss those days. It's playing hide and seek. You see, this was now flowers. Like we'd used to arrange our houses. I wish someday I could just show you how we used to play. This was the flower. You see how cute it is? We just pluck them and then place them inside a vessel. But our vessels used to be these tiny bottles that nowadays are used to put for juice, I think. There's this, I don't know how many mls is it? Maybe 200 or 100 ml. And then we put water inside of it and then you place this flower. And then you arrange your house. Oh, childhood. Jesus. I miss those days. Only I can't find the other. There's another plant that we also used to play with. So this was our flower. It's still a beautiful one. I miss my childhood. When you see this, you know this is Chef Matiko's home. I love the flowers. They're so beautiful. You know, he had trimmed them, and I'm trying to approximate how long it takes for them to grow, like to overgrow or outgrow. No, it's overgrowing because they overgrow and become they lose their shape, and then he comes and trims them. That old man who always come and do the amazing job to style them and make them look cute. You see, so far it's been a week. Yeah, because he came during when we had Granny's funeral. So it's been, let's say 2 weeks, a week and some days approximately. Yeah. So guys, if you have been watching this video till this end, I really want to appreciate you all for your love and unwavering support that you show us here on Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. I'm African Ruby, and kindly go check me out at African Ruby, and please keep subscribing. Go to my channel too, African Ruby, and kindly show some love by subscribing and watch. I have plenty videos that I've been doing over there, not much but a few. The few that are there, you can watch them and support me as a sister, as a friend, as an old classmates. Actually, I have old classmates who are watching me, and I really appreciate. So kindly support Wayne Mabere, that is Chef's sister, Maria Mugini Mabere 254, who's at school. He will be back soon, that you realize. And leave down some beautiful comments, and we really appreciate. May God bless you. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful evening, have a beautiful night, have a dream good, or have sweet dreams. Have sweet dreams at night, and continue sharing our videos, and God will bless you so much. Yeah, bye. This flower looks good, that's why I'm not gonna let it go. Yeah, thank you so much.